Hello friends. Today an unusual story. An unusual story wherein a greedy demon wants to kill Lord Shiva himself. Let us find out what happens to Lord Shiva. Is he able to run off from this demon? Who helps this demon? Come on, let's listen to this story. Long time ago, a demon performs penance, a Rakshasa performs penance in order to get a boon from our Lord Shiva. As we all know, our Bholenath, the innocent gods of all, appears in front of this Rakshasa and offers a boon. Without a second thought, this Rakshasa asks for a boon such that on whosoever head this Rakshasa places his hand, that person should be burned to ashes in no time. Ishvara says, Tataastu. This Rakshasa does not believe that he has powers. In front of Ishvara himself, he finds an animal and places his hand on top of the head of that animal. Oh, that animal is burned to ashes in that fraction of a second. Looking at this scene, the pride of the power raises to this Asura's head. He is overwhelmed with this power and creates chaos and turbulence in the whole world. He goes around the world killing people whom he does not want, and whoever talks against him, and whoever does any deed which he doesn't like. Thus, the world suffers under this Asura. The world names him as Bhasmasura, meaning Bhasma is ashes. So the Asura who burns people into ashes in no time, he is Bhasmasura. One day, Bhasmasura is flying on top of Himalayas, observes Ishvara and Parvati sitting together in their abode. His eyes fall on Parvati and immediately he is attracted with her beauty. He wants Parvati as his wife. With the arrogance of his power, Bhasmasura comes down and stands in front of Ishvara and Parvati, and he orders Ishvara to give his wife to him. Our Bholenath smiles at Bhasmasura and says, Dear child, you are overwhelmed with your powers. This is not possible. Please go. Bhasmasura takes this as Ishvara's arrogance and attacks Ishvara with his hand with the intention to kill him. The boon is so powerful that Ishvara himself cannot stand in front of the boon. He runs away from there, but our Bhasmasura chases him. Ishvara comes to earth, runs around in the earth. Bhasmasura chases him. Ishvara goes to the heavens, runs around there. Bhasmasura does not leave him, chases him there also. Without finding any way, Ishvara goes to Vaikunta, goes to Vishnu for help and begs him for help. This is a big problem. So Vishnu thinks for a second and transforms himself to be a beautiful maid known as Mohini. Mohini has no competition in this whole world in her beauty. She is the most beautiful woman in the three worlds. When Bhasmasura comes to the doors of Vaikunta, he sees a beautiful lady standing in front of him. He is mesmerized with her beauty and immediately he falls in love with her. He goes to her, pleads her to get married to him. Mohini is aware of the power of her beauty. She says that she could get married to the person who wins up the challenge with her. Bhasmasura smiles and says, "What challenge for me? I am the most powerful person on this earth." Mohini says, "This is not the challenge of power. This is a challenge that you have to win over me on a dance duel. Whoever dances better than I do wins the challenge, and I could get married to only such a person." Bhasmasura smiles at Mohini and says, "Come on, let's do that, and I'm sure I'm going to win you over." Thus, Bhasmasura and Mohini dance together. Actually, Bhasmasura follows Mohini since he does not know anything about dance. Mohini takes out the right hand, Bhasmasura takes out his right hand. Mohini uses her left leg, Bhasmasura does the same. Thus, the dance continues for some time. During the dance, very smartly, Mohini takes up a position wherein she places her hand on top of her own head. Bhasmasura is so engrossed into winning challenge and marrying Mohini that he places his own hand on the top of his own head. Within no time, in that fraction of second, he realizes what blunder he has done, but no time to regret. He is burnt into ashes then and there. Thus, his greediness had brought to his own end. I am sure after listening to this, you won't get too greedy. I hope you have enjoyed the story. Thank you very much.